Sometimes you might be overwhelmed with lots of pages on your website, and you might wonder if all the pages are required or if the pages do really serve any significance for the user's value. So in this today's discussion, we will be discussing on how one can merge pages into a single page if you find that you have a lot of similar pages and like it's sometimes unjustified to have so many pages for one single topic. So before moving further, let us first understand what is the main issue if one comprises of a lot of similar pages for a same particular set of keywords. So as you can see from the screen, suppose we have a small group of keyword or a small search query like technical SEO. Now if we have a lot of multiple pages for that, then it can result into three issues. Namely, point number one, the first issue is that your campaign can undergo a cannibalization effect where your campaign can rank for different pages, and this can badly affect your CTR. I would recommend looking into our cannibalization videos in the past. I'll put the link in the description. The second point is this can badly affect your crawl budget, which means that Google might not crawl your website up to the best because a lot of repeated pages means like lot of repeated topics are being discussed and the user value would be diluted. And third but not the least is that the user experience might get hampered because suppose you are a user and you are seeing like tens of different pages for a single topic, so you might get confused like what would be the ideal page and which one to follow. So this might give a bad user experience or a bad customer journey. We will be discussing more about customer journey in our upcoming video. So the best option in this scenario is to merge the pages into a single page, whereas the three possibly notified issues can be solved. The campaign can have a reduced cannibalization effect, the campaign can have an enhanced crawl budget optimization, and last but not the least, the entire search journey or the intent of the buyer persona can be totally enhanced, and this can give you an overall boost of your entire search performance. So now let us understand how one can actually perform a merge operation for your campaign. So before starting off any merge operation, first you need to club and you need to list down all of the URLs and a common topic for which a particular page is built. As you can see from the screenshot on the screen, like for a common topic you can list like a common topic on a particular column, and then you can list the associated URLs on the second column, and you need to club all of them all together. So basically the idea is suppose you have one topic XYZ and you have like 4, 5, 6 n number of different URLs, so you need to group them all of them together so that you can understand which topics to merge and which pages needs to be eliminated. So now comes the point where you need to identify which pages should be merged into the main page. Now here comes a contradictory point by which you need to identify the main pages and the weak pages. So the concept is the weaker pages should be merged into the main page. Now if you really want to understand which is the main page, I would simply recommend look into the statistics with any available SEO tools. You can use Ahrefs, you can use even your Google Analytics, you can use your Google Search Console. The intention is that you should make sure that your strong page should be having a greater number of URL ratings, domain rating, greater amount of backlinks compared to the weaker pages, and this can give you a proper direction of how the merge should happen. Once again, the weaker pages should merge into the strong pages, and strong pages should contain the greatest of the statistics in relative to the weaker pages. So this is the main concept or the formula that you should keep in mind. And last but not the least, once the merging is done, you just need to make sure that from the weak pages to the strong pages, the merging always undergoes a 301 redirection, because this can give you a complete link juice transformation. If you are unsure about 301 redirection, I'll put the link in the description. You can read more about the same. And also last but not the least, make sure that your redirected URLs are also de-indexed so that they do not appear on the search result pages. So some of the final key takeaways from our today's discussion is that first of all, merge technique is an important operation like possibly if you're running an e-commerce campaign, or if you're running an affiliate campaign, or even if you're running a news or a blogging channel, because sometimes you can get overwhelmed with a lot of related topics or similar topics, and you can have a lot of pages for the same. So to minimize the pages effect, to minimize the index bloat, to minimize the crawl budget effect, so merging becomes one of the essential go-to requirement for any web marketers online. And our second key takeaway is that merging should always be performed from the weak section of the pages to the strong section, and for that you need to club all of the related topics and the related URLs all together, so that you can get a complete picture of which pages should be merged to what pages. Last but not the least, once the merge optimization is completed, make sure that the entire merging operation is done on 301 redirection, and once the weak pages are redirected, the weak pages should be de-indexed or disavowed, or even not disavowed logically, but they should be de-indexed from the search engine pages, which can be easily done from the removal section on the Google Search Console. Thanks for watching.